Let us look at the gospel proclaimed on the day after the solemnity of the resurrection. On this Monday of the octave of Easter, it is the gospel of chapter 28 of St. Matthew, where the first encounter with the risen Lord according to St. Matthew is narrated. After those women who had gone to the tomb with the desire to anoint the body of Jesus found the tomb empty, they left running in fear, and Jesus, it says, came to meet them and said to them, notice, he said three things to them. First, he said to them, rejoice. They came up to him, embraced him, and prostrated themselves before him, it says. And secondly, he said to them, in the second place, Jesus, do not be afraid. And in the third place, go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me. Three words, then, according to the Gospel of St. Matthew. First, rejoice. Second, do not be afraid, and tell everyone to go to Galilee, and there they will see me. The first word is not, do not be afraid. The first word, according to the Gospel of St. Matthew, is rejoice. Because in order to overcome fears, we need the joy of an encounter. It is the joy of knowing that we are with the risen Jesus that allows me to overcome fears. To say, do not be afraid, without having experienced the presence of God in our life, is a chimera. It is mere voluntarism. It is the joy of knowing that God is alive and present with us that allows us to face our fears. But I was saying that, in the third place, after saying rejoice and do not be afraid, the third word is, go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me. That is to say, Jesus had a strategy, and it was that there would be a time of encounter with his own, 50 days of encounter with his own. This is Easter, and those more peaceful encounters will take place in Galilee, far from the bustle of Jerusalem, where everything had certainly been stirred up after Easter. Go to Galilee, there we will rest in the encounters with the risen Lord. There will be time to return again to Jerusalem, where the ascension of Jesus will take place and where the moment of Pentecost will occur. This invitation to let us go to Galilee to meet the risen Lord is an invitation to celebrate deeply this 50 days of Easter, knowing how to withdraw with the risen Christ in order to encounter him.